Hey, it's Tpok, back in Katawa Shoujo, and yeah, I guess at the moment of me recording this, I'm at 99 subscribers. So yeah, I'm gonna need to come up with 100 subscribers special, I hope. And I've got no idea at the moment, so yeah, well, let's get into this. Shizune already wants to leave her mark somewhere, but she wants to do it by helping people. That's why celebrations are so important to her. She even wants to be a philanthropist. I think it's the best way to live, living on by what you give to others. Even if it's for a selfish reason, that's okay too. Shizune is already happy because if something goes well, there will always be someone else to see it and remember it. That's what makes her happy. Misha sighs, arms stiff at her sides, hands tapping in the air softly. Before, I still thought, I might be able to make Shizune happy. And I was in a good place to do it before. Since I was her interpreter, I could always be with her. Maybe. And I thought I would do it by becoming like Shi-chan's shadow. I kept trying even when she rejected me. I felt like I was stuck and I couldn't do anything but watch Shizune's back getting smaller while she kept going. I was scared, even though I should have just accepted it. It's hard. Maybe I could have at least understood Shi-chan. But it looks like I was completely wrong after all. I felt it coming. Excuse me. I didn't even know that, or think about it. Shi-chan would call it a complete loss. Okay, I'm done. That's it, Hi-chan. But since you're the one who knows Shi-chan best of all, you can't make her cry, or I'll be angry. I'm going to go overseas after this. I even have letters of recommendation, or I don't think I would be able to normally. Maybe I'll study and become a sign language teacher over there. Who knows? That means you have to look after Shi-chan, okay? Misha's smile is as honest as ever, but she's obviously changed. The look in her eyes is that of a much more attentive girl. It seems to be true that hardship builds wisdom. It reminds me of the look in Shizune's eyes. I wonder what Shizune might have been through to become who she is. I can take a guess, or maybe she was always like that. I want to see her even more and suggest to Misha that we should look for her together. Of course, it's just a pretext to spend more time with a friend. It's strange how it hasn't been long since we last hung out together, the three of us, in the span of a routine student council day. Yet it seems like it was long ago. Thinking about the future can put that kind of lens over the past. Speaking of lenses, it's Yuko. Outside, Yuko is standing around, fiddling with a tiny modern-looking camera in her hands. It would be unnoticeable if it weren't metallic enough to reflect the sunlight. Misha calls out to her. I thought we were supposed to be looking for Shizune. Hi. What are you doing? I'm just taking photos of everyone. That's obvious. Awkward. Misha, I'll never forget how you taught me that someone can hold so many secrets and still have a massive lack of tact. Where's my photo? You want a copy? I don't know. Well, only if you promise to keep it a secret, or else everyone else will want to. That happened to me in elementary school, only it was with candy. Oh, okay. I'll take a photo of you now then. Ah, wait, I'm not ready. I was just kidding. Hi-chan, make a peace sign. I'm not going to do that. The camera flash goes off, blinding me. Yuko shields herself behind it, lets out a moan of frustration. You're not supposed to turn the flash on outdoors. She starts apologizing unnecessarily and then quietly slips away. Wait. Yes? Did you see Shi-chan around here? Yes, in front of the gate. Thanks. I can barely get it out before I have to start following behind Misha. Fortunately, not for very long. The gate is barely a minute's walk from here, even though that can be tiring for me sometimes. We see Shizune with the student council. They're probably thanking her too. As soon as she sees us, she shoos them away. which is very easy since I doubt any of them can understand sign language or use it, so they're not too sad about leaving. Which in turn makes me wonder why they would want to thank her, without someone who can, but it's the thought that counts. Misha immediately hugs Shizune and then leans against the gate next to her. I, on the other hand, decide to hang back a little and let them talk. After all, Misha wanted to talk to Shizune this whole time. I can wait. I even turn away so I don't eavesdrop on their conversation. I end up losing track of the time. When I look at my watch, it's already been 10 minutes. I wonder if they're done, and turn around to find them behind me. What are you thinking about? Boring philosophical things that I don't want to talk about. Don't worry, I'm not thinking about it too hard. Good. Getting philosophical at a time like this would be the worst thing you could do. Yeah, I just want to stand here for a bit. It's relaxing. Wahaha, it was a busy week. Not really, not for me. I know that they must have been busy, but I think I know what I want to do now, and when it hit me, I didn't feel particularly fired up or anxious. It's the opposite. I feel at peace for the first time in a long time, and I want to savor that feeling a little more. I think I want to teach here. Good for you, you got a goal. As soon as I thought this, a long winding road appeared in my mind, an uncertain road that leads back to here. I wonder if I'll be able to meet someone in the future like me, someone filled with bitterness. I want to talk to that person since I can't talk to myself. I want to tell them that life is too short, something that couldn't be told to me, only shown. I want to do it without pity. If I had been pitied, I'm sure that I'd only have died a little more. When I think about that first week, I still think about how well it went. So well it could only be called the result of kindness. I feel like I want to show others that same kindness. And I also want to keep chasing Shizune. What did the new student council want, Shi-chan? It's hard to daydream when you have to deal with Misha's voice. I didn't know that they had someone who knew sign language. They don't. I think it was most likely just a goodbye, so I appreciate it, even though I couldn't tell them. How did he know I was here? Is it supposed to be a secret? Anyway, we just asked Yuko. Did she take a photo of you two? Yes, without asking me first. Since Yuko doing anything spur of the moment is rare though, I let it go. She snaps her fingers more because I think she likes it than out of realization of an idea. We should take a photo of the three of us. We haven't taken a student council photo yet. Now's the perfect chance. But if I have to look at this picture a year from now, I don't want us staring back at me. What does that mean, Shi-chan? Pictures are supposed to capture a moment. Isn't that right? Without a doubt, they're not portraits, just standing around what would be so stiff. It wouldn't even capture how I feel. I feel like we'll meet again, so this isn't an occasion to take such a serious photo. It should be a see you later type of photo, not a big deal. It should be something more festive. Oh boy. Like this, follow me. Shizune poses like a musketeer so quickly that I'm sure even she knows it's silly. Haha. Do we really have to do such a cheesy pose? I can think of no better pose. Misha, go find Yuko. I don't like this pose either, but I think it's kind of nice. That doesn't even make sense. She's already gone and returns dragging Yuko behind her. The flash is off. A red LED blinks 3 times above it after Yuko's finger presses the button. Shizune glances at both of us to make sure we have the timing down. Synchronized watches, we jump. That's a nice picture. I bet that turned out excellently. Okay. Now let's get one with Yuko too. No, please. That's not necessary. I want a copy of this photo too. I'll likely die younger than the average person. My life could unexpectedly burn out at any time. I don't have any time to waste then. I want to live as much as possible. I also want to see other people smile from what I've made and done. Living vicariously through the happiness of others doesn't seem so bad. Feeling joy through another person's happiness doesn't seem like such a bad thing. It's the easiest way I can think of to draw out my own life and give it distinction. Maybe this is the meaning that Shizune has found for herself, although it's just my theory. People find themselves alone often in their lives and without direction. However, people can take refuge in moments of happiness. They can dot a person's life like stops on a train map, or waypoints of memory on a long trail. These individual moments, on reflection, can give a person's life fulfillment, every friend and festival and joyful meeting and joyful parting. I want to be able to ask Shizune one day if I'm right. I want to spend the time I have with her. Finally, I want to make Shizune smile for herself. I love you. I pause, wondering if she'll look at me confused and ask why I'd say it out of the blue. She doesn't. Do they do that reunion thing here? Of course they do. A student council member should know that. Sooner than that though, okay? Both of you. Right. Yeah. You go, you do that pose too. Afterwards we can go for tea. Shizune laughs as if she doesn't have a care in the world. Misha's laughter joining with hers is as easily as if it were her own. We'll meet again. And there's the ending, I guess. That was nice. So, I'm not gonna lie. I did not like Shizune at all in the beginning. And I thought Misha was annoying, but like, kinda tolerable. But at the end of this, I gotta say, I like Misha a lot more than I do Shizune, but I also like Shizune a lot more than I previously did. So, yeah. Right now we're looking at the different forms of Shizune, I guess. Kinda looked like a depressed Shizune. Does she have an antenna? I don't know if she does. I don't think she does. That looks like Hisao's hair. I do miss the drills though. Those were kind of nice. Special thanks to Python. 4-Leaf Studios. I want them to make another game. That'd be nice. Or just Act 5 for each girl. That'd also be nice. Or maybe like the reunion thing they were talking about. Just everyone meeting everyone. So yeah. Here is my photo collection. And these are Shizune's. These 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm guessing if I had chosen the other choice, this would be a different picture and I'll go like here or something. But yeah, there's Hisao in the thinker pose and Rin in the Venus de Milo. Oh, I also have to do Rin's other stuff. I have a lot of stuff to get back to, but you'll see Emmy's walkthrough next. So yeah. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.